Yo mobsters, Moldavite here. So, birthday speech. Today is my birthday, and I decided I'm gonna make a video giving a birthday speech, something motivational. So today I woke up and I read my uni material I was studying, and then I went for a workout. So I started off my 26th year of age very productively. I felt ready for the day. Yeah. So if you doesn't matter if you're gonna drink or if you whatever you're gonna do on your birthday, make sure to fill yourself with those good vibes. Go to work out, and it's gonna pump you up for the whole day. Yeah. Then I went to uni and went to my lectures. It was good. We studied interesting things. Long story. Then I saw a friend, a very dear friend of mine. We worked on something together. We basically united our powers to to help each other, like to educate each other, because we studied at the same uni. So we decided to study together. So we were just at the library, writing, studying. It was amazing, It was also, we were vibing, basically making the most out of everything, making the most out of whatever it is, just enjoying the company of each other, And obviously on this day, I felt more aware of more grateful. This day was dedicated to reflection and gratefulness. And I started reflecting on my life and how, like, I realized that the devil, as well as the good things, they are hidden in small things, Like I was feeling my friend's company so much, and I was so grateful for her presence, and so much, like, us working together on that project. It felt like it was bonding us more, and it was, we were involved together into, like, bringing some value into us. We were helping each other grow, And if you really want to show your friend appreciation, go to your friend and, like, see what they need help with, and don't just chat bad things to them, saying, "Oh, I would do." Don't just say that I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you. Words without words not being backed up by real actions. Actions speak louder than words. So if you truly, really love your friend, go and see, like, what they need help with. Just do something good for them, and say nothing. Don't expect anything back from them. And yeah, just feel the gratitude. Just feel the gratitude that they're in your life. And yeah. So then after that, we went for a drink, and then after that we went for a drink, and we had a drink, we had a nice chat. It was quiet. I didn't go crazy, I didn't go wilding, like, wow. It was good. We were, it was, quite calm, but it was good. As you can see, I'm not hammered. I'm not hammered. I'm feeling good, which is a really good thing. I'm gonna chill for a little bit and go to sleep. It's a good day. It's not boring at all, and I feel more motivated for tomorrow. But basically, my main point is, maybe it might sound like a cliche, but a lot of things in life like small things, they can change a lot actually, you know. Small things, you know, when you're really focused, for example, and you have lines of success and you're like smashing it, and then something small happens, and it's like, you know, it's like a train track. You basically deviate your train, like a small thing, just boom, um, sends you off somewhere else, and you don't even realize, because that small thing that happened is a small deviation, but that small deviation made you go into the wrong way. So, you know, I said to my friend, let's have another drink. And she said, no, I'm gonna go home. I have to go home, you know, tomorrow I have to go, like, wake up early. I said, fair enough, respect, you know. And, you know, she could have said, okay, you know, it's your birthday. I'm gonna have another drink with you, which you should. Nah, I'm joking. And, but, you know, such a small decision, right? We could have been still there now, just drinking, chatting, good time. But then tomorrow she would wake up, headache, you know, like regrets and stuff like that. So small things. Sometimes we don't realize how these small things change us. In opposite as well, like opposite when our life is going downhill, like it's going to ashes. Our life is just, we look at our life and we're thinking there's no way I'm getting out of it, and it feels like desperation. But sometimes something happens, like something small, and it sends this chain reaction. When we do something small towards better, so this something small fires up our brain, so fires up more networks, and from something small we start getting more ideas, that's why it's said that we start with motivation and we finish with discipline, right? Because when we keep that discipline, we keep that small wins, we basically build a structure in our brain. It's not just about those small things that we do, the small progresses. It's about building your mindset. By every step that you do, you put a brick. Basically, you build that strong wall inside your head, like strong structure that in forms of habit that will make your life easier. So Kian Breen, in his book Rewire Your Mindset, he said, tell me what you do in a day, I'll tell you what you're gonna become in a week. Tell me what you do in a week, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna become in a day, in a month, sorry. And it's so on, you know. And yeah, those small things, they send us to an upward spiral. And you know, sometimes it's not easy to get those small wins, because we feel locked. The best way to get the most out of these small wins is gratitude. Practice gratitude, because we don't even realize, majority of us, that other people would die to have what we have, you know. And because we're so used to it, you know, and it's a normal human factor, you know, we want more. But when we practice gratitude, and then, you know, we have those small wins, they're amplified, and it inspires us for more, you know. It inspires us for more. We have that energy, you know, our mind starts working, we build a strong structure in our mind, you know. So you basically train your brain to give you better ideas, better to perceive the world better, to interact better, to navigate the world better. It's all built in here. We're building that structure. We humans are we are beings of habit, right? So every time you do something small, you're not just doing something small and it's out there, you know, like it's in here, you know, it stays in here, in our habit structure that will basically kind of dictate what we're gonna become in the future. So by doing those small things consistently, you train your brain in your mental resilience to do the harder things easier, and we can make a parallel with gratitude, and we can make a parallel with enjoying the small things that we have in our life, and that goes with, sometimes we are in a certain situation in our life when we feel like we've been unjust, when we feel that we are in a bad position, we feel like the life has been unfair to us, and life has been like, we are not in a good position, we don't have the resources, we don't have the talent, we don't have the whatever we don't have, we like to think that, so we can basically find excuses. But what I realized, one thing is, it's not waiting for the change, but it's about making the most out of what you have right now. It's good to dream for the future, like you're dreaming. It's good to be a dreamer, like it's good to be crazy, it's good to be, but at the same time you have to practice to be realistic, because if you are a dreamer but your real life sucks, you're basically like in the Harry Potter, you basically lose yourself in that in that mirror. So I think there was a phrase, like a really interesting phrase, something that goes along the lines, don't change your real life for an imaginary one, something like that. Like, please guys, write in the comments what was that phrase, if you know what I'm talking about. So it comes down to mindfulness again. That mindfulness helps us to build that gratitude, helps us to implement those small things in our life that will build the strong structure in our brain that will be able to help us to enjoy life more. So yeah, you can be a dreamer, you can dream of, I don't know, inventing a Bugatti that then, a transformer Bugatti that then it's a Bugatti but then it becomes a plane or something like that, or you can dream about becoming an Olympic champion starting at 16 years old. Well, I don't know how realistic that is, to be honest. Like, humans have broken common sense sometimes, and they have achieved great things in a short amount of time. But if you're a big dreamer, you have to be a big worker as well. That I've discovered that for myself. And the most important is, how all these things that you think, all these conditions in life that you think they have unfavored you, actually you need to enjoy them, to accept them, and know how to live with them. Because certain things, sometimes we think, our power is life is a paradox, in my opinion. I'm 26, I'm still young, and I still have a lot to study about life. We're kind of unlimited, but we are limited at the same time. So we need to understand both sides of us, the unlimited side and the limited side. Like, there's certain things that we cannot change, and there's certain things that we can't go back and change what happened, or we can't, we can't do anything about that. And by accepting them, it's, again, Kieran Breen said that what you focus on is what will expand. So if you're gonna train your brain, it comes down to training your brain as well, training your mindset, the mindfulness. If you train your brain to be resilient, and you work hard, and if you train your brain to focus on that, to accept the things that you can't change, and be happy about the things that you can change, that will make you immortal, trust me. Like, I remember now kind of fallen off of this habit, because I was slacking off, I let myself lose, and I wasn't on my high performance. But before, when I used to be like really disciplined, I used to feel immortal. And now, you know, the anxiety and all this like insecurities, they creep in again. And you know, when I was there on my pinnacle, on my like confidence, my highest of my confidence, everything was possible to me, right? And now I sit and I wonder how different I feel right now, you know. And because I was slacking off, it's like, even if I want to force myself to be confident, to be like, to perform better like was before, you know, it's like it doesn't come naturally. That's what I like about life. It's, you become what you do, and you become what you do. And coming back with friends as well, if you want to show them love and that you really love and appreciate them, just do something to them, something good, and don't expect anything back from them. And this way you'll prove to them like that you love them, you know. Don't tell them, oh, I did that for you, I did like, just do it from your heart and just let it go, you know. And this way, inside yourself, you'll feel real, you know. And yeah, you become what you do. If you're gonna do things that a confident person do, a successful person do, you're gonna become that. If you're gonna be grateful, and if you're gonna do the things that a happy person do, you're gonna become happy. If you do, like, what you do is what you become, basically. And you can't fake. Maybe you can, but eventually that won't go forever. Certain things, yeah. So it all comes down to practice, small wins, the power of compounding, being consistent, and yeah. And the more you go, the more you build that structure in your head that is better connected to the outside world, and you see the outside world differently. You see the outside world full of resources that you can use for yourself, you know, that you can use basically, because the world is a place of unlimited opportunities, and they're all around us, you know. We just don't see them. For example, this painting right there, I might be like, I like this painting, maybe I could start a business selling this stuff and sell something that other people don't have, you know, like maybe come up with, start studying how to create arts like that, and start other artists and go on this journey of, you know, opening a business and selling those. And that can happen from me only looking at this and be like, you know what, I think I have some ideas, let's do it, you know. Same with wealth. The more you do, the more confident you become, the more resourceful you are, the more inspired you are, and the better you become master of the external elements, you know. So this is it for my birthday speech. Please guys, so if you like the video and it inspired you and you got something good from it, please hit the like button. If you want to become part of my mob, or my growing community of Moldovites, subscribe to my channel, write something in the comments, spread the love, follow my Instagram, and yeah. And the more you are, the more inspired I get. Also, I would like to hear some ideas from you. What would you like me to post? And yeah, just let's get that motion, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that motion. And yeah, you know, I've come quite far. I can't say a long way. I've come quite far, but the more I work, the more I the more work I have to do, you know. The more I learn, the more I realize how ignorant and how, like, it's like, it's shocking, you know. The more I learn, the more I train, it's like I realize what, wow, you know, who, like, I have been this weak person, like, and it didn't bother me or anything like that, you know. And now, you know, I'm becoming better and better. It's like I realize there's so much more things, so much more to do, and so much more to learn, and it's inspiring. Yeah, because I let it inspire me, because otherwise it's overwhelming. So yeah, I have so much work to do, and like learn how to speak on camera, learn how to strategically, like how to speak to the point, and a lot of stuff like that. So I'm working on that now. Also, Simul Place. I'm the bar manager of a place called Simul Place, and it's in Ealsfield in London. We do networking, we do private events, we are so Simul from Latin, it means togetherness. So we have a mission to bring like-minded progressive people together and basically grow together, right? Like people, professional people. During the day we are a cafe, so people come to work on their laptop. It's like a home away from home, you know. Which is, if you're bored staying in your home and you need to change the entourage and you need a nice cozy place to stay, Simul Place is there for you. And if you are looking for to hire a place for your private event, it might be birthday, it might be baby shower, it might be a networking event or something like that, we are the place for you. Plus, our prices are more reasonable than many places in London. You know, it's quite affordable, and you know, and I'm there as well. You know, and I'm the bar manager, so you will see me, and yeah, Simul Place, baby, Simul Place. 2025, we're coming. Yeah. Shout out to the owners, Jaden and Carl, OGs, love and respect them. You know, they gave me this opportunity, and I take it, baby, you know. And yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to promote Simul brand, Simul Place, because it's giving me the opportunity to become something bigger, and I want to become something bigger and upgrade this place. So that's why I want to attract people. I want to like bring people together and grow together. So, by the way, yeah, I have this as well. So in case if you want to know how to find it on Google, like how to find us, Simul Place. Yeah. Yeah, it's my 26th birthday. So to summarize, gratitude, small things. Be careful, be mindful of small things, because the devil and the blessings are hidden in small things. They compound, and you don't even realize how they change you bit by bit, how they grind you bit by bit, or like they build you bit by bit. Then, as I talked, yeah, actions speak louder than words. And just, if you want to become someone, behave like that person. Like, do the things that person do. It's a motivation. It's a reflection from. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm running out of memory, so more the vibe.